Something that makes my heart pound the most, well, there's lots of things in life, but if I had to pick one thing, it's got to be building stuff. Most specifically, props and costumes, or cosplays. And if you don't know exactly what that is, essentially, you pick something from your favorite TV shows, video games, movies, and you're like, wow, that person has a really cool suit of armor. I want to build it. And you make it. So I love playing video games. I am a sucker for anything nerdy and robotic and cool stuff and whatnot. As a kid, I've always played video games, and I've always loved how these characters can carry all these cool equipment, and they have these really cool armor, and I'm like, wow, what if I had that mounted on my wall? I build it. So the first thing I do is I always do research. Research is very important, especially if it's a proper costume that you don't know. Like, for example, if you get a commission that you probably might not know where this character's from, it's good to do some research on it. So step 2 of the process is to actually start building the costume or prop. It's also important to keep constant communication with whoever you're building it for, whether you need to say, hey, do you want certain details? Do you want this thing to light up? Do you want to do a fitting? Make sure the costume, the armor fits well. And obviously start buying materials or doing shopping online. I've built quite a few props and I've built a few cosplays in my time. One that I've completed successfully would have to be my Cade 6 cosplay from the Destiny franchise. And I got a lot of good reception from wearing it when I went to Guardian Con in 2019. I would get compliments about my costume, and it was a pain in the butt to make. In fact, I think Cade took me roughly around 8 months to complete. That's just because I have college as well. But hearing the feedback, it makes it worth it. It was where really my passion was brought towards me and saying, hey, you can do this. And I met so many good people there, like-minded individuals that love this art and craft. The building takes the most time, obviously. And then after that, you just have fun. Whether you go to a convention or you do your performance, you just want to show off the costume and be in character. It definitely helps when you're in character because, yeah, you will look like a super cool alien thing, but if you can start walking like a super cool alien and talking like one, it just adds on to the character. My goal is for everyone to try to start finding their creative side, and that was why I pretty much built Omni Props in the first place. I want to forge fantasy into reality. So I want to make sure people find that creative side in them and start building stuff. Have fun with it. And eventually, they too will start forging fantasy into reality.